This is week 3, the final week of the Valentines collaboration hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi. You saw at the beginning of the video the other creators in this collaboration, but I'm also going to link them below in my description box if you'd like to go check out what they have made on this final week of 3. So today, the prompt was dangles or altered items, and I decided to pull out my jewelry box and make some beaded dangles to go on my Valentine's greeting card mini junk journal that I made for this collab. I'm pulling out anything that looked pink, red, violet, or silver, as well as you'll see the little XOXO alphabet beads. I don't remember where I got that idea, but I was like, I'm going to put that on one of the dangles. So here I am going through a bag of multicolored seed beads and pulling out red. That's quite tedious. And then here's a bag of sequins that I got at a yard sale last summer, and I'm looking for hearts or big silver discs or things like that. As you'll see, I don't really know the technical name for them. They're the little jewelry pins with the flat heads. You can buy them with the little eye heads as well if you want to attach a dangling bead to the end, but I like the ones with the flat end. And I usually put a seed bead at the very beginning to sort of make sure that all the beads don't slide off of the flathead end. So I think I put a red seed bead down first, and then I am layering the XOs. And now guys, I am not a jeweler. I'm not really good at making jewelry at all. In fact, I pretty much stink at it. So please don't watch this video for expert process tips or to find out exactly what are the proper ways to hold tools and to form the little loop at the end. I just fail miserably at that. I do enough to get by and to make sure it doesn't fall off of the little ball pin, but I would never put any in my shop because they're just not perfect. That's okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, right? So here I think I'm starting on a purple one. I wanted to have a purple and lavender one as well because the front of my greeting card has red and purple on it and a little bit of pink. If you'll notice, my nails are Valentine's themed. My daughter and I this weekend decided to pull out our nail polishes and our nail brushes and get a little creative. We love doing that. And I know that being a junk journaler, it's kind of silly to keep your nails painted because they're going to stay messed up. Fabri-Tac actually dissolves fingernail polish. Have y'all figured that out? It's crazy. But I was very, very careful this weekend not to let my nails touch the Fabri-Tac, and so far they're still going strong. If I can just let them last till Tuesday night, we'll be good. Here I am putting the little sequins on now for my last and final dangle. I'm sorry I keep going off screen so much. I had it super, super zoomed in and didn't realize how much I was going out of frame. At the end of this process video, I will show you the dangles on my finished mini journal. If you'd like to see, stick around. I decided to put a sequin on one of these dangles. Have y'all ever done that before? I think it turned out really cool. Here I go going out of frame again. That's okay. You'll see him up close in a second. Cleaning up those little seed beads is so tedious. Okay, here they are. Yay! We have completed the Valentine's collaboration that was hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi. And I have completed the little greeting card Valentine's journal that I was making to sort of go with the collaboration. If you would like to see the other participants and see what types of charms or dangles they made this week, you can look in my description box and I'll have links to their channels as well. So thank you, Jovi, for inviting me to share in this collab. It has been fun. Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. I love the colors and I love all of the frou-frou details that I get to use for this holiday, and it was super fun to be a part of it. So I will just do a quick flip of this journal to show you guys. You can see that my dangles are here. I have the XO here in the pink one and then the lavender one. I decided not to overwhelm my little journal with the sequin one as well, so this will go into my box of completed dangles. And so I ended up gluing down this page that I told you guys at the beginning was sort of flying around and being silly. So I glued it down, and then I created a little tuck spot for adding some ephemera later, and then added some cute little flower lace on the edge. And then I used some of my extra rose paper to make a side pocket, and I put this little flocked journaling card here. This tool has been dropping little pieces of red glitter all week. I keep finding it everywhere. I tucked this little tag that I made inside of this page right here, and then there's the tissue paper, Romeo and Juliet. I sewed this vintage, I think it's from the 80s. It was a double layer lace, probably on the edge of a pillow, if I'm guessing. And I sewed it to the page of the edge of this page. And then here is where I put one of the clusters that I made. I thought it was cute, sort of angling it in the corner. And here's a doily. Here is one of Jovi's digital. She has these available in her shop now, if you want to go check that out. And here's another one of them here. And here's the center page with that songbook from a children's song treasury. And then I made I had sort of shiny corrugated paper that's a beautiful shade of red. So I punched some hearts and put them on the string. And then this is a little altered paper clip I made with, I don't recognize this brand. It might be a brand from another country, but it's a vintage dish soap, I think. But the colors were just Valentine-y, so I used it. And then this is one of those little decorations for the Valentine tree that I told you about. So I just had a little ribbon onto it to turn it into a journaling card. And then, well, yes, here's the pocket. I made a beautiful lilac glittery pocket and then put a splattered heart and a little rose clip art or decoupage fussy cut. And then I put a little sale tag here. And here's another one of the tags that I made for this collab. I sewed some plain white lace on the edge of this one, and that's where I put the little pink dangle. And then here is another one of the tags that I made. And then here I used another one of Jovi's digitals to make a little pocket. I just tore a piece of pink scrapbook paper with this really cute, what is this pattern called? I don't know why the name is escaping me right now, but I've had this scrapbook paper since I think when my little girl was born, so that's almost 17 years ago. but I had one more piece left, and I just sort of tore a little pocket out and glued it down and put the paint chip tag, paisley, that's the word I was looking for. And here's where I put another one of the clusters that I made. And here's the original signature of the guy who gave the card to whoever he gave it to. And then on the last page, I glued down this cluster that we made during this collab, and then put this tag here, and then tucked in one of the little Valentines that I had from Current. These are probably about 12 years old or so. So yay, I have a little Valentine. I would call this an embellished greeting card. I'll have to figure out who I'm gonna give this to. If I don't give it away this year, I might keep it and put it in my shop next year, who knows. But I appreciate you joining me for this. This has been fun. I hope all of you have a wonderful Valentine's Day and an awesome week. Talk to you soon.